Alexis in the front.
I guess Merissah, when you start off, missing the first 7 shots, you seem like shots weren't falling. I guess what do you do in that situation to kind of make up for that with maybe rebounding or defense, and what do you think just didn't happen tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Like we did not do well shooting tonight. Like you said, you try to rebound, you try to get stops, but credit to NC State, they're a great team. They've been a great team throughout my full 5 years and before that. And it's you got to make shots against that team because they are so good offensively as well as defensively as well. So we had to make shots in order to stay in the game with them. And unfortunately today our shots just didn't fall.
There is a lesson to learn out of this. What do you think it would be?
Obviously, play hard. Effort is a huge thing, and Coach Wallace can't be coaching effort at this time of the year. And get in the gym and make shots. Today was just an off day. We've shown that we could shoot the ball extremely well, but we need to just have confidence in ourselves in that sense. And if we're not hitting shots, then we need to be able to impact the game in a different way. Like I said, that'd be rebounds, defensive stops, things like that.
Mason, go ahead.
I heard Coach harping a lot on post play. What has it, I guess, been clicking there offensively for you guys playing on the team or not down low?
Yeah, and for sure we have our two starting posts, Nyla and Olivia, I think are All-Americans. They're returners, they're veterans. I wouldn't say things aren't working, I would just say that we're just adjusting to certain things. Every game we played so far, they're doubling us because they're such powerful posts. So now it's up to all of us to dive, to move, to cut for them because they're so dominant in the game. Other teams are going to be doubling them now to take them out of the game. So it's up to us to move around them and help them out as well. Like I said, they're great. They finished the last game with 2 double-doubles. They lead this team, so it's up to us to help out.
Bruce, when you have an outing like this as a team, or a couple outings like this recently now, is there a concern, especially with a young group, of confidence or the team's psyche moving forward?
There's always concern. Nobody wants to step out here and lose, and especially not in this way. I have utmost trust in Coach Walls and our coaching staff. They're going to put the standard higher. Every day we lost against UConn in this way. We just lost to NC State in this way. We can't keep doing this and expect to have a good season moving forward. But I have no doubt in our coaching staff. I have no doubt in our effort as a team, and for me, I need to hold my teammates accountable as well and myself accountable. But we can't keep losing like this, and we just can't. We just won't.
You can Mason.
You're kind of rolling off that and holding teammates accountable as a leader on this team, it being such a young team. What do you do in games like this or in stretches like this to keep confidence up and it can be faltered to start the college basketball?
Yeah, for sure. When you get to these points when you're down so much, you got to keep talking. You have to keep giving energy because everybody just kind of wants to kind of put their heads down or give bad body language, and it's up to me, O, and Nyla, and Jada just to kind of keep our morale going. We've played teams when we played Oklahoma and they came back down 17. So going into halftime, it's like this is not unusual. We can come back in this game. Unfortunately, we didn't start the third quarter the way we wanted to. But just keeping that positive body language energy, it's huge, especially for these young ones, just because this is all new to them, right? And we've been here before multiple times in different years, in Final Four years, in Elite 8 years. But to his point before, like it's not the end of the world. We need to just keep pushing on, keep improving our standard and our efforts, and hopefully things will fall great in the future.
Time for one more, Paul. Go ahead.
Is this one where you're just going to kind of review and analyze the things that went wrong and some of the things that went right, or you just tear off the rearview mirror and move on?
We're always going to look back at games. We're not in the NBA. We don't play 86 games, so we need to be able to break down every game because these games really matter. Because once you get to February, January, March, these are the teams you're going to play to get to meaningful games. So you want to break down these games so that we are ready for the next opponent. Because like Coach Wall says, there's no easy anymore. There's no guaranteed win in anything, and our conference is so strong. And then we add 3 more strong teams. So we need to be prepared. We're going to go back and look at this film and go through everything that we did wrong. This is not Candyland. You're not going to all say, like, great job, let's go home and have a drink or eat dinner. You're going to need to be able to have tough conversations and tell people what they're doing wrong and what we can get better at, because that's the only way we're going to improve.
Thanks, Merissah. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.